YouTube, Jose Loves MMA. I'm coming at you guys with a prediction in the PFL fight happening between Jeffery and Murad Ramazanov. My official prediction, which I will say has low confidence, and I'll explain why, because I watched both of these guys fight. My official prediction is that Ramazanov wins the fight. And I have him winning the fight via decision. The reason why is because the reason why my confidence is low is because Ramazanov is used to fighting at 170 pounds. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. As he has a 12-2 record. So before he fought this guy Shamil Muziev, he was 12-0. And before he fought Shamil Muziev, he looked perfect up to that point. He had gotten knockouts, he had gotten submissions, he had won via decision. But we can say that the level of competition wasn't that crazy. We can say that the level of competition wasn't that crazy, but it was, it was decent. Once he went in there against Shamil Muziev, who was able to deny the takedown and was able to put pressure on him, the first fight, he caught him off guard and knocked him out. The second fight, Shamil Muziev, and it was an early knockout. It was early in the second round. The second fight, Shamil Muziev was able to beat him by just being one step ahead, being able to defend every takedown, and being able to chain wrestle, being able to have the better cardio. And because Ramazan is so dependent on the takedown, if he finds someone who he can't take down, he can be pretty useless because he's going to get tired, and at times he can even get chin checked. So that is why my confidence is low, because Shamil Muziev, who beat him twice, is a world-class talent, I will say. He might not be in the UFC, but he is a world-class talent. Very good, very, very technical fighter, undefeated. And that's the only guy that's beat him. Everybody else, he's literally ran through them. He's dominated them. He's never been on his back. He trains with those Khabib Dagestani guys, and that's exactly how he fights. He just wants to wrestle. He can strike a little bit, but he really just wants to wrestle. I feel like he's coming in very motivated. I feel like he really wants to win this match. The only reason my confidence is low is because he's moving up a weight class, and this guy, Jeffery, has very good cardio, has decent takedown defense, but I have seen him lose to the takedowns and be taken down. That's how he's kind of lost. He lost against Fabian that way. They were both trying to take each other down. He really wanted to take Fabian Edwards down, but Fabian was able to beat him in those exchanges. So I feel like he's just, he might be able to knock out Ramazan or tag him really hard, because he does hit hard. He's a big dude, looks jacked, looks in great shape. But Ramazan, I feel like, should be able to get in on his hips, should be able to chain wrestle him, should be able to beat him at what he usually does. He usually tries to just get people against the fence and clinch. So because he might invite and indulge in that fight, this guy Ramazan is going to eat him up. I don't want to bet this fight because Ramazan's a 2-1 favorite. So you have to bet basically $200 if you want to win $100. So that's why I don't want to bet this fight. But I do feel like Ramazan wins. He's going to come in very motivated. The only guy I've seen be able to stuff his takedowns and defend against him again is that Shamil Muziev guy, and Shamil Muziev is literally 20 and 0, and is a world class talent in the PFL. So the dude's a beast. I think I don't know. Aaron Jeffery is a good underdog because he's got size and he could get the knockout. So if there's a knockout prop available, I will sprinkle that and play that. But this guy, Ramazan, he's just going to be too much of a force. I feel like he's going to be able to get the takedown and at least win a decision, if not get a finish. Thank you guys and have a great day.